What's up, everyone? Let's compare VAPI versus Retell, and by the end of this video, you will know which one is better fit for your specific business. So obviously these both tools are really great. However, one of these tools will need to go and one of these tools will be a great fit for your business, okay? So let's start with the first overview right here. VAPI is right here very strong for building custom voice agents, inbound and outbound, plus phone and web. And if you are also developer like friendly or you have a developer friendly team, the workflow logic and building the workflow logic in VAPI is really great. Plus, if you have a developer team, it's very, very customizable and very flexible. The pricing is usage based. It starts at about 5 cents per minute for voice calls, and obviously it can add up. We will talk about that later. For Retell, it's a more turnkey voice agent platform, so it's kind of like plug and play. It's aimed at contact centers specifically, so scheduling calls, batching campaigns, integration with telephony. This is really, really great for those type of use cases. Also, the pricing is pay as you go. For the voice calls, it's around 7 cents to 31 cents per minute, depending on the feature. So again, more features, more cost will incur. So yeah, this is pretty much the first overview of what you want to know before you actually go and continue through this video, okay? So next are 5 things you should know before purchasing. So VAPI is, when it comes to flexibility, it's very flexible. You can customize almost everything, but you need to have some setup and tech skills. Specifically, you need to know, how to do a couple of things like, API integrations and stuff like that. But usually it's very easy once you get a hang of it. Retell is more ready to use, so it's less setup, less customizable, but it lets you go right in, okay? So that's when it comes to flexibility. Second is slower or faster. So which one is slower or faster to learn? VAPI is slower to start and to learn because you build more things by yourself, and obviously you need to go through the testing phase and stuff like that. Retell, on the other hand, is faster to launch because many things are already done for you. However, it's less customizable, as we said before. VAPI lets you choose from many voice AI providers. This is good if you want to fine-tune. So it has a lot of AI voice providers, while Retell has consistently solid voice quality out of the box. So they're already using like a pre-made like voice quality. So if you really like Retell's voice quality, then that would be probably a better fit for you. However, for more flexibility in almost all areas, VAPI is really great. Also, VAPI works really well once configured, but you need to manage the pieces. So you need to make sure you understand it. By the way, we do have a lot of tutorials on VAPI, so you can check it out. Retell, on the other hand, is built for high call volume. VAPI is also built for high call volume. However, once configured, you can do that. But Retell is really great for volume and stability. It's good for call centers or heavy outbound as well. Now, when we're talking about call centers, both of these tools are really great. It's just a matter of fact, it's just a matter how you're going to set it up. And then obviously VAPI is better if you want to connect with lots of tools later on and custom logic. This is great for businesses that need custom logic, APIs, stuff like that. If you have an IT guy within your business, then VAPI might be a better fit for you. However, if you just want all plug and play without any headaches, then Retell integrates really well with common business tools, but less control than VAPI. So keep that in mind, when you're choosing the AI voice agent platform, because later, if you have less control, that could be potentially an issue, especially with scaling. So make sure you take that into consideration, okay? Now, here's a little table here of use case. So, and best choice and why. So for VAPI, if you want a full control and you want to customize everything, VAPI is the way to go. Okay, why? It's flexible, it's modular, it's developer friendly. It's also like if you're not a developer, but if you have someone in your team that's the developer, you can work alongside of them too. So that's one thing. Next thing with Retell is you want something that works quickly, but with less setup. Retell is definitely that particular option. Also, it's simpler setup, stable, call center ready. So overall, if you have like a call center, if you don't want any headaches, then go with retail. Although for call centers, VAPI is really great, but again, you need to have developers, or you need to set it up correctly. Now, obviously, here's the verdict. My verdict, in my personal opinion: VAPI has more power, but more setup. Retail has less setup, but more of what just works. Okay, so in this case, if we take call center as an example, and if we take that you don't want a lot of headaches, then retail is really great because it has less setup, but just more of what works. While on the other hand, if you want more power, more customizability, more setup, then VAPI would be that particular tool right here. So both of the tools are linked in the description. If you want to check it out, and we'll see you guys in the next video.